Hey everyone, Mark and Joey here on a beautiful Saturday morning in Ontario, Canada. First time watching the show, that's where we live. And summer is here, which we're loving, but it also leads into our new sponsor, CoolEyeCover.com. And as you can imagine, that's cool sunglasses. And Joey, you just bought a pair a couple weeks ago, and how is it going?
Yeah, I love them. I use them for sports, but particularly for me, golf and tennis, which is a great thing to have them for. They get rid of the glare on the ground and on the grass, but more importantly, they take care of those eyes, guys. And we're in the sun a lot in the summertime, which is awesome. But you gotta take care of those eyes, so you can get sports sunglasses if that's what you're doing this summer, or if you're just hanging out with friends and family at the beach or at your house. Grab a regular pair, and got many cool styles and many price points to look cool throughout the summer.
CoolEyeCover.com.
There you go.
I'd say that 3 times. Anyway, we're moving indoors, so you won't need them there. You can put them up on top of your head. And we're talking about the National Arena League, playing football indoors in arenas. And I got to tell you, this is exciting. This is basketball with football, as far as I'm concerned. They score almost every time, up and down. The scores have been fantastic, high scoring, but also very close and competitive. So it's been really exciting to put these leagues together that evenly is amazing, but the scores have been showing that 3-point, 7-point, really, that's it. Like no blowouts, which is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's been one team that's obviously had a good start to the season, but the games have been exciting. They've been high scoring in the 50s a lot of the time. So if you're in for action, check out the National Arena League. They got many great games, 2 of them today, actually. Let's get into that.
Well, they do, and you've got these 2, you've looked at the lineups and the 2 games happening, so let's delve into it.
Yeah, so we got Columbus and Massachusetts playing the first game here. Columbus is at home and has a worse record at 3-5. Massachusetts 4-4. Massachusetts has actually won 3 in a row, so that's very impressive. And I think that's going to come to the end today. I think Columbus is going to get it done. Columbus has actually the Offensive Player of the Week. Their quarterback did an amazing job last week. So I think Columbus at home is going to get it done. They've been on a bit of a losing streak. They're going to come back. They won their first meeting against Massachusetts. I think they're going to go back-to-back in these meetings. They're going to get it done. And like I said, Columbus coming off the Offensive Player of the Week.
And yeah, QB Luke Collis
they won last week. Sorry.
And 21-31, 382 yards. Here's the funniest part: 9 TDs. Is that fun or what? So lots of offenses and 382 yards when you're playing in an arena seems crazy. That's a lot of yardage.
Nuts.
So good by him, and so that looks good. And the competitor had the defensive player of the week last week, and John Griggs, 3 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 3 TFL, which I'm gonna have to look up. I just read that, didn't know that short form. So that's going to be an exciting game. Offensive Player of the Week against Defensive Player of the Week. We'll see who comes out there. Joey's really predicting Columbus.
I'm going Columbus. Massachusetts won 3 in a row. I think they got to come to an end. Columbus obviously won their last game. What a game by that quarterback. Holy smokes. I think they're going to win, but you're right. Great matchup. Offensive Player of the Week versus Defensive Player of the Week. Columbus won the first matchup. I think they make it 2 for 2.
And you can see some great stars here in a different league, but you might not realize that Kurt Warner came from playing arena football. So it isn't like you won't see with some of these guys possibly in the NFL down the road, because they don't have Hines Ward as well. Yeah, they don't have a a AAA, AA like baseball does. This is kind of where the guys go to show their skill, and 9 TDs might be enough skill to get this guy looked at. But you might see some stars there. So what's game 2 this week?
Game 2 is the best team in the league, Jacksonville, at 7-1. They've won 7 in a row. They actually have the special teams player of the week and the kicker here. But they are looking very good. They're 3-1 at home. Like I said, won 7 in a row. The best team in the league. But their 1 loss was against the team they're playing this week. And that's the New York team. They've lost 4 in a row, which is unfortunate. Put them at 3-5.
New York Jets? Oh, no. Sorry, this is a different. What is with New York, man? You got to get some good football teams. We can't have this.
They've lost 4 in a row, which puts them at 3-5, but 2-2 on the road. But they won the first game of the season against Jacksonville, giving Jacksonville their only loss. So I'm going with the upset. New York wins today. They take down Jacksonville, best team in the league. Why? 7 in a row is too many. I don't think they go for 8. And I think New York already beat them once. They have confidence. They know the system to get it done. I think the New York wins today against Jacksonville. I think that would be quite the upset. I think they get it done.
Well, they're going to have to do it against the special team player of the week last week, Brandon Bear, the kicker for Jacksonville. And this is interesting because this is something different about the league. So he had 7 for 7 extra points, but he had 3 deuces. 3 deuces. What the heck is 3 deuces? Well, 3 deuces is he can make that on the kickoff, which is cool. In the kickoff, if they put it through the poles, they get 2 points, which is really different than anything else we've ever seen. So they had 3 deuces last week. So with his team scoring, and obviously the best team in the league, he's going to have lots of opportunity to do this again this week. And we know from the NFL, which we all watch in the winter, kickers can be life and death of making your team good and bad. We have Seattle, and our kickers are killing for the last 2 years. So, congratulations to them and Brandon for getting a kicker like this guy. And I think some NFL teams have got to be keeping their eye on this guy.
Well, I definitely would, and obviously those 3 deuces off kickoffs, that means he can kick it a long way. So very impressive stuff there, 7 for 7. If I'm an NFL team, I'm definitely looking here because the one that can transfer the easiest is kicking. So, the uprights are the same length and everything. So I think that's an interesting look there. He might be the difference maker. I assume it's going to be a tough game for both teams. Obviously, going to be a close one. New York's can be competitive against Jacksonville. They beat them week 1. They're on a bit of a losing streak. I think they end that. I think the streaks end for both sides. Jacksonville 7 in a row. So I think New York comes out with it, but he could be a difference maker. Obviously, close game with 2 good teams here. And hopefully for me, New York gets it done and ends the winning streak of Jacksonville at 7.
And by the way, you can see this game streaming. Go to the website and National Arena League website and see where they stream the games. Pick it up on your computer and be able to watch these games and put it onto your TV. Very exciting football. We're going to look forward to reporting on it weekly, and we're looking forward to 2 exciting games this week.
Yeah,
we'll be back.
Two exciting games, 2 upsets.
And we'll be back on Monday to update what happened on the weekend.